All right, everybody. I'd like to call this meeting to order. My name is Douglas Orr. It's Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. Now 6:31 p.m. And Director Williamson, can I get the roll call, please?
Francie,
Here.
Hagan,
Here.
Here.
Inver, here, Fredo,
Here.
Rajic,
Here.
Shaw,
Here.
Swore, here, Baylor,
Here.
Wilson, here, Orr.
Here.
Thank you.
Yes.
Motion to speak. Second.
And first and second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Right, when watching the pledge of allegiance, then we stand.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Council President Swore.
Motion to approve today's agenda. Second.
The first and second, is there any discussion on this? Favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Right, thank you. We're going to move into public comments now, so please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Start with your name, your ward, or your city, and be respectful. Thank you.
I'll try this one.
Thanks.
I'm Terry Sauls from Ward 1, and Ruth, I'm doing public comments because Nancy is here to do the other presentation, so we have a couple of things we need to see now. So what I wanted to, I have an invitation for you. I hope you've been able to see the posters that have put up in more in the buildings downtown. It's been done by museum volunteers, including a couple of students from Aberdeen High School. I was able to do. And next we hope to do the Becker Building and then hopefully 118. So we want to invite you to a ribbon cutting on May 7th at noon. Ruth, would you get that down? Because I don't know if Mr. Miller will get it in his calendar. We talked about it before the meeting. We'd like as many council members as can make it there. We're doing this with Greater Grace Harbor. We hope to have some media coverage of the event. But I think this is a significant event, although it may seem like a small activity. You know, Aberdeen is rising again, and we need to show all the ways that we're doing that to make this an attractive city for people to come to. We have a lot of empty storefronts, but we hope to be able to fill those windows with the history of Aberdeen as we go along until we can find people to occupy those. So remember, May 7th, noon, in front of the Moore Building, and I hope to see all of them. Thank you.
Thank you. Those look great, by the way. Is there any other public comment?
I'm Nancy Kyle, and I'm representing the Grace Harbor Museum Association, and we are really excited to announce this passport, which Humanities Washington gives a grant to produce. It will be sold at all the museums. It'll be sold at all the museums in the county for $3 a piece, and we're also getting some other places we hope to be selling. And we are partnering with all the real estate, with many of the real estate companies, and we hope that anybody who buys a home in Grace Harbor County will get one of these so they can learn about the history of their new community. Hope you buy one.
Right, thank you. Is there any other public comment?
Good evening, happy Earth Day. I'm Ralph Hoagland from Ward 4. Some friends of mine and I are doing a cleanup on this Saturday from 11 to 2 down at the 9th Avenue Reservoir. And I just wanted to invite anybody who wants to come. Also let the city council know we're doing another cleanup. We had 15 people that came on Black Friday last year. I announced that, but I never actually gave the council an update. We picked up, I keep wanting to say a ton of garbage, but we didn't weigh it, and a ton is an actual unit of weight, so I can't honestly say that. We picked up a heck of a lot of garbage, pardon my language. I don't usually say heck unless I'm really emotionally fired up. So I want to invite everybody to come and join us. If you don't know how to pick up litter, you are in luck. It is a skill, but you pick it up as you go along. Tough crowd. Okay, well, there is a Facebook group for that. Again, you can park at 500 9th Avenue. We provide bags, bring some gardening gloves, and make sure you're wearing shoes that are not open toe. And then come hang out with us, and we'll pick up some trash. Thanks.
Thank you. Any other public comments? All right, we'll close that and move on. Council President Swarbrick, consent agenda.
Motion to approve tonight's consent agenda, which includes minutes from the April 8th meeting, accounts payable and payroll.
Second. Been moved in second. Is there any comment? And none, all in favor? Opposed?
Aye.
Yeah.
Did have a few changes. We resent that to the attorney, so they're internally still looking at that. We hope to bring that back to May. Also, we are meeting next week with staff to go over the vacant buildings and draft for that. We still anticipate bringing that forward, hopefully, meeting. So we are moving forward with both the economic development committee's recommendation. It's been a pleasure. Reason for starting this class was to teach people about the city they live in and how we get heard people, whether at home meetings, on the radio, or express their trust was my way of opening the door to the city and why these people here before you really raised us to learn. Tonight, I would like to have all of you join me in celebrating only just the completion of the class. City commitment. Over the course of 8 weeks, we took a deep really learn how decisions are made, how funds are managed, for not only recognize how meaningful this program is. Congratulations to the students who have completed. So,
So from this experience, Lisa Scott's going to be coming over here this month and in June, meeting with our freshman Washington State history class and our senior civics classes to do a similar presentation and get them involved in what's possible in our community and do the same activities we did about the map. What can we do in Southside? What can we do in our parks? I worked with Dave Golding. We just did a video you'll hear about later on the history of the paramedics and EMS program here in Aberdeen. And Dave helped me put that together. We did that. Rick Moyer filmed that Monday. So my whole mission right now, since I sort of retired, I'm still subbing in school, is to bring our kids back in the community and our community back to our kids and all of this just going in a more positive direction. So thank you for doing this. It was really, I encourage every citizen to take advantage of this.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I just wanted to second Jerry's thoughts or comments. I had an outstanding time during the class. I feel like it's very important for our community to come together and have experiences like this. And talking with my work peers from around the Seattle Metro and other places that work remotely, there's a large desire in the state for the community to give back and be part of roundtable experiences. I feel like that, of course, allowed us to do some of that. And I just want to congratulate you guys for taking a step to do that and give the community an experience to be part of a roundtable, and look forward to more of it in the future.
Thank you. All right, we'll move on to the next, is Nancy Kyle with History 9852 presentation.
This time I'll try to remember to speak into the microphone. Okay. I want to talk to you about the Washington State Historical Society's America 250 projects. And one of them is that I'm going to talk about tonight is called Out of Many, One. And this program asks us to look at the many cultures that came together to make our communities what they are today. And in order to do that, they're asking us to, couple slides. Yeah. Anyway, this will be a joint project between the city of Aberdeen and History 98520. What we will do is take objects from the Museum of History's collection, and we will ask the community to vote on those, to vote on the one out of the 5 that we selected that will kind of reflect to them something about their community history, and maybe it's what they want to remember, or maybe it's what they think is fun. After we get the word out on these 5 items, people will be asked to vote on them. We're hoping to collect the votes over the next month or so and have a display up of their selected item, hopefully in June and certainly before July 4th. So first of all, I want to talk to you about item number 1, which I think is truly exciting. It's a very large piece, and it is 3-dimensional. It is made entirely out of union buttons. And if you look at that kind of little hand down there, that little yellow button that's in that hand says Union Products. And the whole rest of it is made out of union buttons, so many different unions. And sometimes to make it 3D, the buttons are 12 deep or so. I mean, it's really kind of a remarkable piece. Aberdeen was at the center of the Western Union movement, and people died for it. One man was shot in the back of the head attacking a mill. Laura Law's murder was never solved, but a lot of people felt that that was because of her and her husband's activity for the Union. Even Billy Gould was convicted of 1 murder, but a lot of people felt that most of the notoriety, I can't even say it. Anyway, the reason people thought about him was because he was the head of the city union and they were after him. So let's look at the next one. The next one is number 2 is a beautiful drawing. It is the original architect's proposal for the Moore Hotel, which was, of course, the center of culture in our community for a very long time. Number 3 will be a portrait of Sam Ben. This was when he was in his 80s, and it was commissioned by the city of Aberdeen because he was the city's founder. Number 4. This is a painting by one of the city's better known artists, Elsie Weiner, and this painting is in the collection. She saw a wrecking ball and she ran home, got her paints and came back and painted this picture called The Pink Door. The Pink Door is actually, you went up the stairs. This building is still there. That building is there. And you walk up these stairs and you see this plain brown door, but when you open it, it's pink on the other side. And you would have stepped into, of course now it's gone, Nellie Curtis's brothel, which was our most famous brothel building. And we have in the museum collection, the pink door, and also the transom glass that says Curtis Hotel over it. So it's kind of fun. The last item, the 5th item, I'm showing you this picture here of these loggers with a misery whip. They're standing on, I can't think of the word. Springboards, thank you. They're standing on springboards and there's an axe there. So what we're proposing is if this is selected, that we actually take the artifacts from the museum and build a giant collage with these things. We'll probably add a log branding hammer and wedges and some other things. So that's the 5th item. So we just wanted you to know what's going to be going on before, and we hope that we'll get out there and vote and make this an exciting project. Thank you.
Thank you. Finance and Chairperson.
Okay, nothing to report. Request recommending the city council to approve the policy establishing the customer assistant program. I make a motion to accept this report.
Second. Is there any discussion on this? Amen. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, next we have a request recommending the city council to approve the contract with CMB Sign and Electric Incorporated. I make a motion to accept this report.
Oh, and seconded, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a first and a second. Is there any discussion on this? Yes.
This is cost of the sign is about $17,000 and we only have a budgeted for $5,000. Last year, we had a $15,000 grant from the LTAC to pay for this, but it wasn't renewed for this year. So this would be an extra budget item. So
Any other discussion? And all in favor?
Aye.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Sound like two.
Okay, Ramsey,
Yes.
Bacon. Hodgkin,
Yes.
Moynihan,
Yes.
Nipper,
Yes.
Fredo,
Yes.
Bradger,
Yes.
Shaw,
No.
Swart,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wilson. No. And, David Gagan, we didn't get your vote.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Thanks.
Yes.
Yes, that passes.
Yeah, that passes good. 10. Oh, yeah, 9, I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. For ordinances and resolutions. Request recommending city council authorize a surplus of 3 influent pumps from the WWTP by resolution. Motion to accept this proposal.
Second.
Second.
Seconded by, Francie. All right, any discussion on this? Amen. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Last, we have the third reading of Bill 26-01, request recommending the city council approve the ordinance creating the Customer Assistance Program Fund and establishing chapter 3.124 AMC. I make the motion to accept this report.
Second.
Second, Hodgkins. All right, so we have a first and a second. Is there any discussion on this? For reading, okay. Any discussion?
We did discuss in finance, different ways that we're gonna look into getting, funds and contributions, so that's in the works.
Any other? Director Williams, can you get roll call?
Ramsey?
Yeah.
Bacon? Hodgkin?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Moynihan,
Yes.
Nipper,
Yes.
Fredo,
Yes.
Bradger,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Swart,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
motion passes.
Thank you. All right, to, public safety, let's go for some outreach.
Actually, Mayor, it's gonna be me tonight. She's not here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There are no agenda items tonight. The fire department is currently working through their firefighter paramedic candidates.
for the current vacancy. And the police department has one candidate in background check for the police service officer position, and then they will be currently fully staffed.
Okay, thank you. Right now, we'll move on to public works with Chairperson Francie.
Yeah, Public Works met today and we had a lively discussion about keeping our city clean and all the other things. We've got 3 items on tonight's agenda. The first is a request. City council authorization to award the project and authorize the mayor to execute the consulting services agreement with Wade and Osborne Incorporated. Move that we accept this report.
Second.
Is there any discussion on this? None? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, our second item is requesting the city council to authorize the mayor to execute the hazard mitigation grant agreement under the acceptance.
Second.
Any discussion on this?
Oh, it's the beginning of the letter.
Beginning of the levy.
Yeah, it's.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, this is adopted.
All right, the third item is requesting the city council to authorize the mayor to execute the flood damage protection control. The liquor department.
Second.
The person second, is there any discussion on this?
This is to do with the aggregate pump station.
All in favor of this request by the city council to authorize the mayor to execute the flood damage reduction grant with the Department of Ecology, say aye. Adopted. Thank you.
Okay, that's all from public works.
Thank you. Now we go on to special committees and items with council presidents for the
I'd like to make a motion to open a public hearing to receive public testimony on the amendments to AMC 8.08.040 regulations related to shopping carts. And this for Bill 26-4.
Second.
first and second. Is there any discussion on this? All right, all in favor of the request by the council to host a public hearing to receive public testimony on the amendments to AMC 8.08.040 regulations related to shopping carts, Bill 26-03, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're now in public hearing. Does anybody have any comments they'd like to make? Seeing none,
I move we close the public hearing.
Second.
all in favor of closing public hearing?
Aye.
Opposed? Right, public hearing is now closed.
Next, we have the second reading for Bill 26-03, requesting city council approve the amendments to 8.08.040 regulations related to shopping carts, and we accept this reading.
Second.
Is there any discussion on this? Favor of accepting the second reading of Bill 26-03, requesting city council approve the amendments to AMC 8.08.040 regulations related to shopping carts, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's adopted.
And next, we have the third reading of Bill 26-02, requesting city council approve the ordinance amending AMC 2.20.040, and then we accept this third reading.
Second.
Is there any discussion on this? Without the roll call vote, please. For all in favor of the third reading of Bill 26-02, requesting city council approve the ordinance amending AMC 2.20.040. Director Williamson, can we get a roll call?
Francie,
Yes.
Aiken,
Yes.
Hodgkin,
Yes.
Moynihan,
Yes.
Nipper,
Yes.
Fredo,
Yes.
Radrick,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Swore,
Yes.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yes.
Thank you. This passes.
Proclamations are ready this morning.
Nation, recognizing and celebrating the month of May as Building Safety Month. And advance, so bear with me. Whereas our city, proclamation, Building Safety Month for May 2026, whereas our city is committed to recognizing that our growth and strength depends on the safety and essential role of homes, buildings, and infrastructure play both in everyday life and when disasters strike. And whereas our confidence in the resilience of these buildings that make up our communities achieved through the devotion and diligent guardians, building safety and fire prevention officials, architects, engineers, builders, tradespeople, design professionals, laborers, plumbers, and others in the construction industries who work year-round to ensure the safe construction of buildings. And whereas these guardians are dedicated members of the International Code Council, ICC, a nonprofit that brings together local, state, territorial, tribal, and federal officials who are experts in the built environment to create and implement the highest quality codes and standards to protect us in the buildings where we live, learn, work, and play. And whereas these modern building codes and standards include safeguards to protect the public from hazards such as hurricanes, snowstorms, tornadoes, wildland fires, floods, and earthquakes. And whereas Building Safety Month is sponsored by ICC to remind the public about the critical role of our community's largely unknown protectors of public safety, our code officials, who assure us of safe, sustainable, and affordable buildings that are essential to our property. And whereas Built to Last, the theme for Building Safety Month 2026 encourages us all to get involved and raise awareness about building safety on a personal, local, and global scale. And whereas each year in observance of Building Safety Month, people all over the world are asked to consider the commitment to improve building safety, resilience, and economic investment at home and community, and to acknowledge the essential service provided to all of us by local, state, tribal, territorial, and federal building safety and fire prevention departments in protecting lives and property. And now, therefore, I, Douglas Ford, Mayor of the City of Aberdeen, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2026 as Building Safety Month. Accordingly, I encourage our citizens to join us as we participate in building safety activities.
Accept the proclamation of celebrating the month of May as Building Safety Month.
Is there any discussion on this?
Here.
Thank you. All in favor of proclamation recognizing and celebrating the month of May as Building Safety Month, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Thank you. This passes. All right, now we move on to number 2. Proclamation recognizing and celebrating May 3 to May 9, 2026 as Public Employee Service Recognition Month. The city, I'm sorry. Well, it should be a month. The office of the Mayor, City of Aberdeen proclamation, whereas Aberdeen residents are served every day by local employees at the federal, state, county, and city levels, and these as unsung heroes do the work that keeps our nation working. And whereas public employees embody the spirit of service and through their work provide protection and care, keep our community orderly, and continuously strive to improve the community, the quality of life for others. And whereas public employees do in and day out provide the diverse services demanded by the people of the government with efficiency and integrity. And whereas this week serves to highlight the accomplishments of the dedicated employees who work tirelessly on behalf of all citizenry and who rarely get the credit they deserve. And whereas the city of Aberdeen values the commitment of public employees working for the betterment of our community. Now therefore, I, Douglas Ford, Mayor of the city of Aberdeen, in the state of Washington, hereby recognize May 3 to May 9, 2026 as Public Employee Service Recognition Week in the city of Aberdeen. Encourage all Aberdonians to join in recognizing and expressing appreciation for the important contributions of public employees, essentially city of Aberdeen employees. In witness whereof I hereunto have set my hand and caused the seal of the city of Aberdeen to be fixed this 22nd day of April 2026. Mayor Douglas Wolf.
Motion to accept the proclamation recognizing and celebrating May 3rd, 2026 as Public Employee Service Recognition Week.
Second.
First and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It passes. And thank you all of our public employees because they really do a lot behind the scenes and we don't give them credit enough credit for it. All right, now we're going to move on to public comments, and if you have anything to say, please walk up to the mic and state your name, your ward or your city, and be kind. You have 3 minutes. Don't crowd all up there at the same time. Okay, seeing none, then we'll go on to the good of the order. Do you have anything for the good of the order? Council President Flores.
Yes, just a reminder to everyone that the town hall meetings are coming up. One of them is on May 6th, the other is on May 20th. Wards 4, 5, and 6 will be on May 6th at Robert Gray Elementary from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And wards 1, 2, and 3 will be on May 20th at Miller Junior High from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m.
Now we have we go into closed session.
Motion,
Okay,
motion to move into a closed session for 20 minutes. No action is expected after the meeting.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
We'll be back at 7:36.
Would you like to read that one?
I don't, no, I don't.
Right.
Mayor, give a motion to reconvene.
Favor of reconvene
Aye.
back in order.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
7:28 p.m. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate your time.
Thanks.